Hello and welcome to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator. Right, we were going to do this at the end of the last episode, but obviously we managed to get like a second job in and things like that. Did we do a second job yesterday or was that the day before? Do you know something, guys? I'm kind of lost with all my days. Anyway, we would like to keep an eye on our drivers, or driver, because at the end of the day, we'd like to know what kind of money she's making us. Also, she's 1-star distance now. That's fantastic. She's earning us an average profit of £2,733 per day. Let's have a look at a job. Where's she going? Grimsby, Sweden, Sweden to Grimsby, Grimsby to Sweden, Sweden to Grimsby, UK to UK, UK to UK. Wow, yeah, that's not exactly a great paying profit, but profits. Yeah, she's earning us quite a bit of money at the moment, guys, and I'm really impressed with that. But right, let's get back to what we're doing today. And the first thing we need to do is we need to rest. We'll smash the magic enter button and we'll rest. Oh, what a shot. All it does is rain. I've got like the rain probability on like 20%, and like nearly every other video it's rain. Right, let's have a look at some jobs then. What we got up here? That's a little bit too big. That's a way too big job. We've been there. Amsterdam. Oh, no, that's not very. It'd be nice to go to Amsterdam, but that is not a very big job. Oh, we've been to there. We've not been to Munich. I tell you what, then, guys, we're gonna do. Oh, that's the downside. £13,000. You know what I mean? That's... Oh, that sucks. That does proper suck, because at the end of the day, that's a really good paying job. I don't know if we should do that. I tell you what, we'll have a bit of a longer episode. We'll do that, and I tell you the reason why I want to do that. Look at the money in the bank. We may be able to maybe get another truck, or we're going to be on the edge of getting another truck. The only other job is Finland. Although saying that would be a fantastic job. We'd do this differently. If we did that job for £46,000, yeah, hear me out. We'll get on the ferry at Monday, if that's how you pronounce that. If we get on the ferry there, we go all the way up to Finland on the ferry. Now, it won't be a very big job. If you do it this way, it won't be a very big job. We'll get to Helsinki, and then we'll go across to Turku. Now, I know we've been to Turku before, but that would give us... No, you see, this is the problem. I'm not really that fussed. Now, we have been to these two places here before, but we've not really... It says we have been here, but it's right on the outskirts, on the Czech-Austrian border. So I'll tell you what, we will have a bit of a longer episode if we need it, and we will do this job. 27,500. 22 tons of LPG. There we go. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today, guys. We're going to do that. And I'm not really sure... Oh, the pickup is just round the corner. And then so we shall grab a little bit of fuel while we're here. It makes a little bit of sense to grab some fuel. Yeah, I hope everyone has... Well, for me, obviously, it's like 8:30 in the morning. So obviously, when I say I hope everyone's had a good day, I'm kind of talking because by the time this video goes out this evening, you know, I do genuinely hope everyone who watches the videos has had a, you know, has had a good day, you know.
Turn left.
I don't want anyone who's viewing to you know, not have a good day, so to speak. So I hope you have all had a really good day. I'm hoping to have a good day. I do love Wednesdays. I go get to pick my daughter up from college on a Wednesday just after dinner time, about 1:30. It's like a half day at college for her today, and yeah, I always love today just because I get to go and pick her up and a couple of hours with her, and then she'll go off and pick up her little brother from school and see all her old friends at her old school. Because that's the thing, when my daughter left school 3 years early to go to college, she kind of lost. She didn't like lose all her friends, but she doesn't see them as much anymore because obviously some of them go to the school but don't live like walking distance. You know what I mean? And yeah, so on a Wednesday when she comes down, she goes down and sees them all outside school and that, just to go hang with them all and that. But yeah, cause she, like I say, cause she finished school 3 years earlier to go to college, it's
get ready to turn left.
She lost touch with a few of her friends, which is a shame because, you know, it wasn't like that wasn't planned. I didn't see that white truck because of the rain. Yeah, it wasn't like planned or, you know, she just had an opportunity to go to a university college instead of going into year 9 at secondary school. So yeah, it was absolutely crazy. But on a Wednesday I get to go pick her up, and yeah, she loves it when Dad goes. When the wife takes her like to college, she literally sits in the back of Mum's car, because like Mum's got like all her work gear and stuff in her car, and
ready to roll.
She makes me little grumps hold it all, so she sits in the back. She gets in my car and she's got her own aircon, and yeah, she absolutely loves it. Yeah, my car's got like separate aircon for front and back, and it's got separate aircon for driver and passenger. It's crazy. I love my car, but I don't think I'm gonna be having it much longer. I think maybe end of next year or something like that. I think it'll be come on, nearly stalled it twice. Yeah, I think it's time to maybe downgrade a little bit and get a slightly smaller, cheaper car.
Turn right. Get ready to turn right.
Right, turn ready. The only thing I found with this, when it rains, now this is not like a dig at like the texture pack or anything, but I found when it rains, my instrument cluster, you know, like the speedo set part of it, is very, very dark. Now I know there is a key. I know there is a... You see what I mean? Look, the lights behind the dashboard, like the speedo, don't actually do anything. You know what I mean? It's... yeah. Don't really do anything. Right, we are just stuck here now. We've got a 506-mile job. I'm 7 minutes into like what I would call, say, an episode, and we're basically still at the town. We haven't gone anywhere because we've kind of just been chatting and showing you the worker progress and things like that. So yeah, we're finally on the move. We'll have to try and make up a little bit of time best we can, I think. But we need to make up time because we haven't got this long to sleep between jobs, so we need to make up a little bit of time. We have got 22 tons of LPG. We've got 10 hours 46 before our next rest, but we have 12 hours before, you know, for delivery. So we are not going to be there before we need to sleep. So we do need to make up a little bit of time on this job, just so we don't have to rest on the job, ideally.
Keep right, and then exit right.
But we have 25 hours left to deliver the actual
exit right
delivery. So we've got plenty of time to rest if need be. We would just ideally not like to rest mid-job. Unless we're doing like one of these really long jobs, which we will do at some point, guys. We will do a really, really long job at some point. We'd be talking like 800 to 1,000-ish miles. We'd use the rest point as like an end of video. The thing for me is,
and then exit right.
I kind of don't want to do... I kind of don't want to do one of the long jobs, but I also do want to do a long job, and I'll kind of explain why. If we do a long job, I'm going to want to complete it all in one day. So like, I'll split the video into 2, but I'll complete it in one day. But then the next day, so that means that, you know, that's one of the reasons why I want to do it. I get to play Euro Truck Simulator a bit longer. Now, one of the reasons I don't want to do it is because if I do it all in one day, it means the very next day I won't be recording a video because I'll have already technically pre-recorded it. Now, I could technically finish recording it the day after, but I don't know. I don't know. That just doesn't, for some reason, that just doesn't like sit right with me. It's weird. It's one of the reasons why I'd quite like to do a live stream on Euro Truck Simulator, just have like a story, you know, our career mode live stream, just to, because we could stream for a couple of hours and actually do a few jobs. You know what I mean? It'd be insane. But yeah, that's why I do and I don't want to do a long job. Plus, a long job will earn us some really, really, really good money, which is a good thing. Really? Really, truck? You move over into my lane and then... But then you do that to me? Right. Oh, we are at 54 mile an hour. Oh, well, that's not going to help, but hopefully we can speed just a little bit on this. But 54. I forgot we're in Germany. Yeah, I forgot we were in Germany. These speeds don't really help us. Move over there. We should have plenty of room to pull over there. We do. Lovely. Alright, the traffic can come on the inside of it now. And away we go. Why am I doing 57? Oh, because it's downhill. Come on, you should be automatically braking. Said we're doing 57 going down. I don't want to lose much of this money on speeding. I'm not exactly, you know, cruise control is on. I'm not really controlling this. If I press the brake, my cruise control will turn off. And we're going straight ahead. I am. I'm keeping left. There we go. Yeah, weird. 55, 54, and there's the engine. Yeah, I'm trying to use cruise control just a little bit at the moment, just to try and control the speeding tickets we've been getting over the last couple of episodes. We've had a couple. I think yesterday though was full of crashes, wasn't it? Yeah, the AI drivers on this game, they genuinely hate me. It's like, you shall not leave the inside lane. You shall never enter the fast lane. Oh, crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, one good thing with the new episode of our roleplay series. Our roleplay series has just gone live on the farming channel. Just kind of want to plug my farming channel a little bit. Defo go give it a watch. Today, literally 8 AM today, the first episode of our roleplay series has just gone live. Now, I've never done a roleplay series before. I can tell you now, I will definitely get better at it. I like the idea that I've got for it. I like the idea and, you know, the plan I've got for it and things. Obviously, first episode, new to it, kind of trying to figure it out a little bit. I just kind of wanted to plug that for a little bit. On that as well, you will find that I have a billboard. I have it on all my farming series now, or it's going to be on all my farming series, and basically that's got a list of all my Patreon and YouTube members. Now, I don't have YouTube members on this account because this is not a partnered account yet. I'm hoping to be there very soon, but yeah, it takes a while to get partnered, and we've got to get, you know, we've got to build up this channel a little bit. This channel's less than 2 months old, and yeah, I think it's in a really good place for less than 2 months. Yeah, I know there are people out there who can blow up a video and get 1,000 subscribers in a night, and I've not been that lucky, but I am lucky to be, I think, 135 subscribers in just over a month. I think this is episode 52. One day we had 2 episodes because the Dragon Lady joined, so that means this channel's 51 days old. We're getting at least 10 to 15 likes per video. We're getting at least 100 likes per, at least 100 views per video, which I think is really, really good for a newish channel. But obviously, and yeah, I'm just going to plug my farm channel for a little bit. And as I say, I've got a banner on there, like a billboard, and it basically lists all my Patreon supporters and all my YouTube members. If anybody wanted to support this channel, you can do so by Patreon. I would recommend Patreon, just because if you pay, now this is not, this is, you know, just to give you a bit of a lowdown and some information to anybody who does. Now there are a few people who support this channel, but they obviously do it through the farming channel because that is partnered. Patreon is a lot better way to support than YouTube. YouTube take like a 30% cut or 50%, whatever their cut is. YouTube take like a 30% cut. If you support via Patreon, you can choose different levels like you can on YouTube, and they only take like 8%. You know what I mean? So supporting me via Patreon is a lot better way for me, and it doesn't cost you any extra, so to speak. So if anybody did want to do that, and anyone who does support will get their name on the farming series, it goes up on the channel board, because I do treat it as just one channel, just as a massive thank you. Hopefully that helps people go over to the farming channel, watch some of the farming videos, and vice versa, basically. But yeah, that's kind of what we do. But there's a banner there, and I had everyone's names. I think I've got like 5 people on my list at the moment, and yeah, if anyone's interested, that's just a little way of me saying thank you. Also, if you choose a Patreon,
keep right and then exit right
tier that's higher than silver, I think it's silver or higher, one of the two.
Right.
You have to forgive me, it's all listed on the thing. If anyone's a patron for a year, you get a free piece of merch. Now,
right,
each level is a different amount,
right,
and then depending on what amount or tier you choose, depends on what free merch you get after a year. Again, if anyone supports me for a year, I've had people support me in the past, and it's, you know, it's just my way of basically saying thank you for the support. You know, you can get anything from a free mug to a free hoodie and a wall tapestry, which is basically like a, I don't really know how to describe what a tapestry is. It's kind of like a flag but thicker. That's how I look at it. You know, and a hoodie kind of thing. So I just kind of wanted to point out that anyone who does support on a, you know, on different tiers, you know, you can get something after a year. If anyone chooses to support for that long, I never ask for it, but I do just like to point out that I do give something back, you know, for all the support people have given me, you know, over the years. Because I've been streaming and creating content now for about 3 years now. I have been known under a couple of different names. If you look on my farming channel, on Matt's Farming, you'll see the live streams are under a different name and stuff. And yeah, I kind of just dedicated that channel just more to a farming channel, hence why we created this trucking channel, just for trucking. But I am interested to know a piece of information, guys, and I kind of want to say it kind of early-ish on. We're halfway through the episode. I like to play a game called SnowRunner, and it's like delivering cargo and stuff in like mud and snow and ice and stuff like that. And I'm just wondering if anyone's interested in seeing seeing the odd episode of SnowRunner, basically. Again, it's a 4-player co-op game, so anyone, we wouldn't have mods on the game, but we would have DLC. So if anyone had the game and had DLC, you would be able to join and yeah, you just help out. And you know, we'd start with nothing again. You know, we'd start with the basics, and I think we'd start with a DLC truck, to be honest, because you know, if you're paying for the DLC, you might as well use one of the DLC trucks. But yeah, that is an option. You know, it's play a bit of SnowRunner. I'm just thinking, like, saying 1 day a week or something, you know, just, you could have like SnowRunner Saturdays or SnowRunner Sundays, you know, something with an S, Saturday or Sunday. Again, just to, but if people don't want to see it, that's fine. I've got no issues. It's just another game I really like to play. It's kind of delivering cargoes and stuff and winching, and yeah, it's just a different style of trucking game in a way, I suppose. Trucking, yeah. So yeah, just let me know what you think. Not that I'm getting bored about like that. Like I say, I could play trucking 8 hours a day every day, guys. I genuinely could. Just trying to Trying to give you all guys all some options, really. But yeah, if you do watch the trucking channel, guys, go check out the Matt's Farming channel. The link should be down in the description below, I think. If it's not, if you click like on this channel and go and scroll down, you will find it is a recommended channel or a featured channel or whatever terminology YouTube uses. It is the only channel I recommend because it's my other channel, so why wouldn't I? Of course, I'm going to try and plug my own other channel.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Excuse me, my phone is going nuts. I just want to make sure it's nothing important. Because if it is, I might have to pull over and answer it. I don't think it is. No, I should have stayed on the motorway.
Keep left.
Yeah, I should have stayed on the motorway. Now I've got a big bald patch of my motorway that I haven't covered. Sounds about right. Right. It's night time again. Time is it now? 10:30. It's 10:30 in game. But yeah, it's going to be dark for quite a while. I think it's pretty much going to be dark for the rest of this journey. Might get a bit of sunlight in about 5 or 6 in-game hours, which I don't know. I don't think that's going to be long, to be fair. I got a genuine question actually.
Right.
What is the in-day? You know, in-game. How long is a day in-game?
I'll find a new route.
Find a new route. This one's actually quicker. I know it's not technically shorter, but it is technically quicker. Yeah, how long's an in-game day? As per usual, guys, if you get any little quiet spots, once again, pollen count where I am is medium to high today, and I think it's more on the high side than the medium to high. I think they're just lying on the weather when they were on about pollen count. But it is, I can feel it is affecting today. But I've had like my hay fever medication this morning. It just takes a bit of time to kick in. And to be honest, this morning I didn't want to get up. The Dragon Lady snored last night, but I actually managed to sleep quite well last night. But I also find that sometimes when I sleep really well, or better than usual, I actually feel worse for it. I can't win. Like this morning, the alarms went off, and I did not want to get up this morning, which meant taking the dog out was a bit later than usual. Taking my hay fever medication was later than usual. So yeah, it's like a spiral effect. You do one thing half an hour late, and everything's half an hour late. So I normally start recording about 8 to half 8. Well, today it was like just after half 8, so I was kind of on time for recording, but normally I do like to get started. But to be honest, I start recording the minute my eldest gets specialist transport to college because of his special needs, and yeah, basically as soon as his bus comes, well, obviously his bus was running a bit late today because of traffic. Again, nothing you can do about traffic, it's just one of them things. But it just delays everything. If everything's 2 minutes late, by the time you go to bed, you're probably a couple of hours late. Whoa! Bit of lightning there. Bit of lightning. That was either lightning or I'm seeing things. I'm gonna follow the light. The lack of sleep has finally caught up with me. I'm following the light. I've given up. I'm following the light. Right, there we go. Whoa, whoa, yeah, that's lightning. That's lightning. Well, you never know. Could have been following the light. My time could have come. Ah, jeez. Let's head down. We've got to be leaving Germany soon. I feel like we've been in Germany, although yeah, the majority of this trip was Germany. I think we've got to go through the Czech Republic.
Keep right, and then
I can't remember exactly where we were going now. Like you know, like the destination. I know we're traveling through Germany.
Exit right.
I'm going right. I'm not making much time though. I just want to have a look. 5 hours 30. Right, so we can get there before we sleep, but we're only just gonna get there. So we have made about an hour and a half to 2 hours on the traffic side of things. I had no choice there, guys. I was pressing the brake, but it wasn't pressing quick enough. I had to jump lane before we crashed into the car. We took evasive maneuvers. Right, so now we need to get up to speed. Come on. Just need to try and get that little bit extra on there. I think we're about to go in a tunnel. 54 mile an hour. There we go. Beautifully done. Has the rain stopped, or have I just... I know I'm in a tunnel. Has the rain stopped? Because it would be nice to turn the wipers off. I think it has, to be fair. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Don't want the wipers on for no reason. They're just annoying. Right, there we go. So that is 54. So yeah, we're going to try and make a little bit extra time on. If we can get there without sleeping, I know we're going to be like... Our character's going to be absolutely knackered and shattered by the time we get there, but... That's fine. We can live with that. If we can get there and deliver... The problem is, I suppose, is where is the rest point? Where is the closest rest point to the delivery? I've got a feeling the delivery point is going to be in the middle of nowhere. It wasn't like in the town, do you know what I mean? It was quite in the middle of nowhere, on the outskirts of town. That was the saying I was looking for. I'm gonna say what are them lights there, but cruise control is kicking in for the brakes, and there is the German border. Yeah, going in to check. Lovely. Yeah, the majority of that, 300 mile of that was in Germany. There we go. New country. Well, I say new country. We've been to the Czech before, but you know, new country in this episode. Always nice to jump a country. We are keeping speed to 54. 4 hours 27. Yep. So we've made about 20 minutes at the moment. We've made 20 minutes on the sleeping time. Well, that's really, really good news. Well, I'm driving on the white line. Let's stop doing that. Not been on this road before either. I do like to try and go to a new town. I do like to try and use as many new roads as possible. Just sometimes it's not always possible. Sometimes it's just not always possible. One hour 173 miles. I nearly said 1 hour 73. 173 miles
right.
To go.
And then exit right.
You want me to exit right? You want me to drive through a petrol station?
Exit
Because
right.
it's slightly short. I get that the sat-nav's on short, but come on, love. You got to understand the difference between a petrol station and a road. It's probably about 0.000000000 of a meter long shorter. Which I suppose is still shorter at the end of the day. Alright, let me move over here. I don't want to be here, but let's just move over here. These cars are doing my heading. Will you hurry up and pass me? I want to get my cruise control back on. Thank you. Nope, I'm coming over this time. how close he's driving. No, I've got to pull off. Ah. I can't decide if this is a roundabout. Yeah, this is a roundabout. Ah, I should have been in the other lane. Should have been in the other lane. I should have been in that inside. I weren't sure if this was like a turn off or a roundabout, you know, at the time. I just know we had to go. Oh, we're now in Prague. So we have also unlocked Prague while we are here.
The third exit.
Nice. Prague was one of them places where we were thinking about buying a garage. I think we ended up buying in Berlin. Yeah, we did. What do you mean crash? Hang on a minute. Someone drove into the back of me and I get fined. You literally drove into the back of me. It's not my fault you drove into the back of me. I swear, right, the AI on this game hates me. Like, it just drove into the back of me. Wow. And I get screwed on the fine for being drove into the back of it. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Right, and then turn right.
Absolutely crazy how this game works. I got drove into and I got fined. Okay. Double thumbs up for the game. I get it's just a game, guys. I get it's just a game. I've just been dramatic. I'm just being dramatic. I'm going this way for a reason, guys. I want to unlock the
a new route.
I want to unlock the garage. I want to unlock the repair centre.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
You want to drive into the back of my car, you know, since you're behind me? Just curious.
Exit now.
Another Renault dealership. Is that going to unlock as I drive past? Yes, it did. There we go. Beautifully done. Well, don't want to speed too much in this town, but we need to make some time. I think we've lost all the time we've made. I think we've lost due to the traffic lights and slow moving roundabouts and stuff. I am probably just going to sit and use both of these lanes. I think that makes a little bit of common sense. Right, here's the road, the main road. It should be nice and flat and straight. Well, I say it's flat. Should be nice and straight. We'll get this speed up, 54 miles per hour. Let's try and make a bit of this time back. Let's just look again. 3 hour 45. Yeah, we've got about 30 minutes to find somewhere to sleep after we deliver. It's not enough. 30 minutes is not enough. Just in case, you know, there's nowhere else to... Is that lane gonna close or... No?
Keep right.
See, I don't understand you, sat-nav lady. You're saying keep right. If I'd have kept right, I would have exited the motorway then. And that is not the way we need to go. Yeah, I think we didn't quite make enough time. I think we are gonna have to sleep before we arrive, to be honest. I didn't want to, I was trying to avoid it. Yeah, I think we need to sleep. I just don't know when to do it. This isn't the time to do it, I don't think. We've got about 40-ish minutes now. Yeah, 40 minutes is not enough time to park up and then go find somewhere to sleep. Although it could be, I suppose. We've made 40 minutes and we've still got 116 miles to make up. So as long as there's no diversions, no traffic, no in-road things like roadworks and stuff. can't think of the words you use for that. Obviously, if, you know, if there's a diversion, there's a diversion. But if there's any in-road, I don't know, like I say, road repairs or anything like that, you know, where you've got to just slow down and stop and let traffic filter through and stuff. I can't think of the word. I know in the menu there's a term for it, but I just can't think of it off the top of my head. Irina has earned us another £5,000. There you go, look. Another one of them, but in... Jesus Christ. Talk about rubbernecking, having to slam all on. Yeah, Irina has earned us another £5,400, guys. So yeah, fantastic. £5,400. Trying to just floor this a little bit. I know I'm speeding a little bit too much. Just want to get past this lorry.
Keep right, and then exit.
Use
right.
my speed and power to get past.
Exit right.
I'm not turning off.
Reroute.
See? It's literally no extra length on the distance. Right, I best slow down now. That is a little bit too much. I get past the lorry and then I'm like, oh, well, there's another lorry. I could do with getting past that one and so on and so on and so on. Do you know what I mean? Should go back to 3 lane. It does not go back to 3 lane. Stays at 2 lane. Jesus Christ. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Right, I'm going to take this opportunity to sleep. I don't trust it, guys. I don't trust that there's enough time to get to the destination, and I don't want to run out of time, if that makes sense. So we're just going to pull up here. We did get a speeding ticket. I don't know how much that speeding ticket was for, but Irina has earned us quite a bit of money today. Oh, look, it's raining again, guys. I know you all love to see the European weather, especially if you're an American. I do feel at home when it rains, though, because where I actually live, it does rain quite a lot. Yeah, that's it. Don't give me any room to pull out there. I literally had to let off the accelerator. There's a truck behind me. You're going to drive into the back of me? I'm going to presume you are. Right. But that is, that's that done. So we've got 1 hour 40. We've obviously got 10 hours. We will rest again once we've delivered this load, guys. Just be aware that, yeah, the next job will be another nighttime job. That's clearly how it's going to work out. We have exactly £124,800 in the bank. Exactly. That's cool. It's an exact amount of money. 66 miles to go. I think we could have had enough time. The problem is we had enough time to deliver, but did we have enough time to find somewhere to rest after we delivered? That was the threat of not being able to deliver on time, you know what I mean? Why are you braking in front? Because you're a bad driver. Braking to leave the motorway. What a fantastic way to cause an accident. Oh, I know. I'm going to leave a motorway, but I'm going to slam all on first and press the brake. How is that not reckless driving? And yet I'm the one paying all the crash fees. I still can't get over that. I got drove into the back of at a roundabout and I still got fined. I understand if I drive into somebody or I cut someone up and I hit the car, fair enough. But I literally got drove into and I still got fined. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I'm going to go on about that for a while because it's annoying. I got fined for being crashed into.
Keep left.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What have we got here? Yep, we're got to take this turn off here. So we shall get into this lane nice and early. Beautifully done.
Turn right.
Indicate just to inform people I'm turning the first right. There we go. Lovely.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Keep right. Turn right. So, yep. Good here. This is where, right, when we get to the destination, what we're going to find is a sleep point. That's what we need to do, actually. When we look at these jobs and the destinations, we need to actually be looking at how close a sleep trigger is to the delivery destination. That's what we need to do. We need to start getting in the habit of checking, right, we're going to go here. There is a sleep trigger, say, a mile or two away. We can do that. No, there isn't one near. We have to rest. We need to start doing that now.
And then exit.
I know that's easier said than done. Like, for example, I could have slept here
Exit.
on the way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
You might as well, love. We are literally still on the same road. I'm just not taking your little silly side turning. We've got 30 miles to go. Which is not a lot. It's not a lot indeed.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Keep right, exit right. Sometimes I just say what she said, guys, so I can kind of process it in my head, you know, so I don't miss the junction and stuff. But, you know, I don't want you thinking I'm talking to myself. 3 mile an hour, but we're not really going to get that kind of speed at the moment. Right, that is the junction. Yep, I heard you. Turn left. I am doing. Lovely jubbly. There is going to be a truck coming. He's going to pull out in front of me before we get there. Hopefully this goes to double lane, but I don't think it does. I think he is going to pull out on me. Yes, he is. Oh, alright, he didn't pull out on me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, look, you see, guys, there is nowhere to sleep around here.
Get ready.
So I'm glad I slept when I did. But by the look of it, there is nowhere to sleep here. So it's going to be a little bit of a pickle, because when we get a job tomorrow, we're not really going to be near anything. So I think we're going to have to take a job from here. But I don't know where that's going to lead us. That's the question. I suppose we could maybe sleep on the job. We could maybe get a job from this location. Wherever the job will take us is where we'll go. Maybe.
Turn left.
Turn left. Okie dokie. I do like to sleep before a job, but you know, if that's not an option, we'll get whatever job is from here, and that's where we'll go. At least we'll have an instant pickup. Come on. Yeah, it's maybe the best one. We're not over the time by much, to be honest. Like I say, when I say over time, guys, you know, I'd prefer like a 40-ish minute episode, give or take. You know, but we don't mind a slightly longer episode sometimes. You know, just like the other day, I think we had a slightly shorter time. Not really much we can do about that. Right, let me open my window. No idea where the parking zone is. Let me just double check where we're going to park that there. Right, so yeah, so we need to get past that wood, that timber. There we go. I can kind of see now where we're going. There we go. Lovely. Sticking my head out, I can kind of reverse like this. Let's go that way. Let's go that way. Let's just avoid the wood. Look at that, guys. I think you'll find that was a brilliant, brilliant park. squeeze into there perfectly well. We'll do that. I'll just go dry our head and press T to unload. There we go. Job done. 507 miles, guys. 19 hours 11 minutes, including resting. 322 miles. This should give us quite a bit of XP. Yeah, that's a good chunk of XP, is that, guys? But yeah, I think that is going to be pretty much it, guys. But let's just have a look where we are. Yeah, there's quite... Wow. Wow. And that's a 3-star delivery as well. A 3-hour delivery. That's a quick job. But yeah, what we'll do is tomorrow we will get a job wherever this is. And that's the job we shall do. I can't remember. I think we're here. So we've got like that Volvo. Oh, that delivery there, for example. That might be the only job we do. But it will take us into... Well, it's got us down. It's going into HR, which is not Croatia. But yeah, wherever the jobs are, look, here's some more jobs here. You know, there's another one. That would suck going back into Germany. We'd go back on a lot of roads we've been on. But, you know, it would... Yeah, we'll get a job from this place where we are. And then whatever the jobs are tomorrow is the jobs that we shall do. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please think about hitting that like button on the video. And if you do enjoy the content, guys, please think about hitting the subscribe button. But until tomorrow, guys, I will see you all later on. Thank you for watching.